Deep stuff here. You know, talking about the government, what the government wants you to know. We're in election season right now. 40% of the world is having elections this year. We're seeing what happened in Venezuela, chaos. We're seeing what's going on in Haiti. India just had an election. Iran, new election. It's just crazy. We're about to have the American election in 3 months. The leading candidate is still Donald Trump. We'll see what's going to happen here. A lot of people call him
Thank God.
a martyr. Some people say that he's a demigod. Some people say he's a demigod. Who knows what's going on with that? How close are you following the election? Where do you stand politically right now?
I'm not political. I'm apolitical. I would never subscribe to any of these factions, right? Look, it doesn't matter.
Have you ever voted?
I voted once.
Who'd you vote for?
For Barack Obama, of course.
Come on now.
The first time.
08 or 12?
The first time.
So, and what was the reason you voted in 08? And what was the reason? Straight up.
Black man. Yeah,
so you're doing the identity politics things, Mike Rashid.
Whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why didn't you vote for him in 2012?
Because I seen that he was just a puppet.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that was the first and only time you voted?
Correct.
So Kamala Harris, first black woman to maybe get elected. Would you vote for her?
Nah. I mean, I'm not voting for anybody anymore.
You're
I don't
done.
believe
You're one
in
and done.
voting. I don't even believe in voting. Like,
Why?
Really? Listen, I just don't care.
We need help.
I don't care. But hold on.
Vote.
Do you think any of those are going to help you? Biden, Kamala or Trump? You think any of them are going to help you in a meaningful way? Honestly.
I do,
Yeah?
honestly.
Okay.
I do. I genuinely do. I think you have two candidates representing two different realities, and they're two different representation of what the country would be represented by. So I do think that, yes.
Well, here's the reality, though. Right?
But I will say,
said it,
Adam always says, you are in charge of your house. So at the end of the day, you have to, do the things on your part. But I do think electing, a certain candidate in that role would make a difference.
Okay, so check this out. United States is a very unique place. Very interesting, right? Because you have a federal government, and then each state has a state government. And then each county has a county government.
Right.
City government, town, the whole nine, right?
Right.
So it's hundreds of sovereign entities under one umbrella. The federal government is maybe a degree above pageantry of the British Parliament, right? Maybe a degree above the king and the queens, right? Listen, think about when Donald Trump was in, how much he complained about not being able to get anything done. Why? It's bureaucracy. Oh, I want to do this. All right, pass it over here. We got to vote.
Executive orders.
It's too many people for things to happen in a meaningful way. And that's a good thing, because there will never be, I'm not going to say never, but it makes it more difficult for us to have pure tyranny, right? So, and this is not a nation of a king. This is a nation of a bunch of entities, right? So what's more important is your local government, not the president. Now, I'm going to tell you this. This is real shit.
Yep.
They're both hustlers. Both sides are hustlers, right? Going after the bag. And everybody in their space, look, they're getting the biggest sponsors, right, to help their campaign. These people are investing their money in these people so that they can have favors when they're in office.
The donors, the lobbyists.
Make things happen. Let's not think that Trump is not a balling-ass billionaire dude that's out for the bag, right?
Oh, yeah.
Does he care about people? I don't know. I think he cares about himself and his bottom line, and that's normal. I'm not even saying nothing's wrong with that. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with the other side either. I don't like the fact that politics or quote-unquote leadership can be so selfish, but they're humans, and that's what happens. None of these people care about none of us, right? There's laws in place, right, to where, let's say, all right, so you like Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say Trump's in office and he's running, and let's say Biden beats him, right, which happened, whatever.
Yeah.
There's not much that's going to change. The change is minimal. And then the next cycle, when you're back in, it goes back. It keeps going back and forth. Look, the system is fair. I'm going to say that. I know people don't think it's fair, but let me explain. You have these people with billions of dollars behind them, right? They have to do whatever it takes to win. And look, don't think that both sides are not doing the same fucking things to cheat, right? They both are. Straight up. When people be saying, "Oh, they're cheating," like, shh, everybody's cheating. This is like when.
By the way, not to cut you off, I always hear, the Democrats are cheating. It was like,
cheating.
Why are they so much better at it than you then, bro? Step your game
But
up.
here's the thing. It's not even better because I'm going to show you why. Every political cycle, whoever's the president, they win by a razor-thin margin.
Well, that's just because our country's so divided right now. I mean, there's...
But that means because things are fair. It works out. Places that real cheating matters, that really affects people, is Venezuela. When there's an 80% margin, that don't happen.
Yeah.
So out of all the voters that could have voted, because they say voter suppression here, right? But over there, 20% of the voters that can vote voted. That's real suppression. We talk too much shit here. We complain way too much.
Oh, I fully agree.
We have no
with that.
idea. A 2%, a 1 to 2% victory either way, each time, is fair. You're cheating and you're cheating is balancing each other out.
Yeah.
Just like Lance Armstrong, he got popped for steroids in the Tour de France.
Yeah.
Guess what? Everybody did. So is it really cheating? Or is it making the entertainment more entertaining? You feel me? So I don't really care about all of that shit. I don't care who's the president, honestly, because it's a big joke. Listen, when Hulk Hogan ripped his shirt off for Donald Trump, I'm like, are we literally living in idiocracy? That was a scene.
Hey, brother, you take your vitamins.
That's marketing, though.
Mike Rashid,
You got Megan Thee Stallion
whoa,
twerking on the
hold
stage, though.
That's whack, too.
Yeah.
We are literally, I don't want that as a representation. That's all they have, so I just tune it out. It doesn't exist to me, because that shit is embarrassing.
What'd you think when Amber Rose showed up on stage?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I don't watch these things.
You don't even do it. You don't even focus on it.
I don't care. Look, you know what I care about?
Yeah.
Making money.
But shouldn't
Dude,
you
I'm
care
with you.
then?
I do
The
care.
economy.
Listen,
that also affects that.
In a good way. I make it affect me in a good way.
Okay.
None of these candidates, whoever's been president since I've been doing my thing, has affected me negatively. I'm not a dummy. I'm not going to sit back and just let things happen.
Sure.
Right? I'm going to be with wise counsel in regards to my assets, making sure that I'm good. Like I was back there right now with my crypto people like, yo, what's happening right now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm always going to be fine. And look, I'm not even like, I have very little money in any traditional financial institution. Very little. I'm a DeFi guy. I don't fuck with the system at all.
Really?
I don't trust it.
So, last part before we move on to this next one. I always say focus on your house, not the White House. So there's a major part of what you're doing that I totally respect.
Right.
Because I tell people when it comes to politics, especially people that are online, bro, if you're going to be involved in politics, either be all in, like on the PPD podcast, we're talking politics left and right, or just stay the hell out of it. Because if you try to be in the middle of like, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, sometimes I follow it, sometimes I don't, you know what happens when you're in the middle of the road? You get run over. So I fully can appreciate someone like you that's like, yo, bro, I just do me. I'm DeFi. Forget about it. I'm out on that. But last point to you. You said that you voted for Obama straight up because he was black in 2008. All good. I know a lot of people that did that.
Yeah.
But there is a dangerous game here with the whole DEI situation right now. So like Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
She's now the quote unquote anointed candidate. We're gonna see what happens. I think it's gonna be her. We know that.
Let's calibrate.
But let me ask you this question. This is all you. You got people like Charlemagne the God that basically said, listen, DEI, let me tell you, DEI, they got to plug in a white guy to be her VP because we got to DEI that thing too, which is sort of like reverse DEI. Boom, announcement.
I want to touch on a point you made,
she
though,
selects
before I forget.
Governor Tim Walz out of Minnesota, old white dude, to be her running mate. So there's going to be a lot of people in this election that are going to vote for her straight up just because she's black. There she is right there. You said, hey, I wasn't really feeling this whole thing. Essentially, what's your concept on the whole DEI, identity politics, Kamala, white guy, Trump? You saw he was arguing with the black politicians.
Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Let's be fair. I'm not a fan of Harris, right?
Okay.
But let's be fair.
Why
right?
though? Why are you not a fan of her?
Because her record towards the black community is horrendous. Okay?
Why is that? Because she locked people up back in the day?
Like we can get into that, but let me address the elephant in the room that no one addresses when they speak of these things. When they say DEI or affirmative action or whatever.
Yeah.
Whenever a president has to step down, the vice president has to step up.
Yep.
It's not like she got picked because she's black. That's not happening. But
I'm with you on that.
Okay, that should be talked about.
She got picked to be the VP because she was black, though.
Well, I don't know. I don't.
No, I'm telling you, Mike.
How do you know that? Who did somebody hear me out? Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
That's not my opinion.
Let's deal with facts.
Yeah.
Is there some
I'm ready
kind
for
of?
it.
Is there a document that said we picked her because she's black?
I don't think they would. I don't
we can
think they would
find it.
document
Hold on,
that.
hold on,
But at
hold on.
the time-
if there's not, you can't say that's a fact.
So hold on.
You can't say.
Hear me
It's
out.
speculation.
Hear me out. They made an announcement. So like right now, there's a lot going
And
on.
she's
That's
not even
like,
black. So what are we talking about?
what do you mean? How do you say she's
not
not black?
black.
What do you mean?
She's Indian.
She's half
Which is
black,
fine.
half Indian. She's biracial.
Okay. She don't look black to me.
She's not. She's
Listen,
not.
man, I'm not out here.
Yeah, but I've been in the sun.
She's
I've been
outside. But in 2020, they literally said, "Hey, listen, we're making
Black
an
ain't a skin color.
announcement."
Black is not always a skin color.
Oh, what do you mean?
It's not always a skin color.
is true.
She's not black. She's not black at all. There's nothing black
What do you
about
mean?
her.
If it's not a skin, is
break
it her
down the
vibe,
difference.
her
What is
attitude?
she-
What do you mean?
She does not subscribe to the tribe of being black in America.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You know what that means.
I'm a white boy. Am
Explain
I blacker
Explain
than her?
it. Explain it. What
Okay.
does that mean?
Okay, she's in politics. She's
Yeah.
in whatever she's in. She does things that are anti-black. You
Okay.
can't be black if you're anti-black.
Who's
right?
blacker?
Who's
Her
blacker?
or Obama?
Obama's blacker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
But here's the thing, not for any meaningful reasons,
Uh-huh.
at least he's really somewhat able to assimilate the culture.
But hold
She
on.
can't even do
There it
it.
is.
Mike, you're blowing the mind over here. What's it mean to be black? Like, what are you saying? Like, she's not black.
To be
but he
black,
is?
to be black is to be like an extremely intelligent, powerful, creative person who have a big heart, who move in a spirit of divinity, right? Who move with a spirit of abundance, so on and so forth. And you protect your tribe. You don't sell your tribe out. You don't sell your people out. All right. You especially don't sell your people out for people who don't look like you because you think that that's how they accept you. They'll use you, but they do not respect you.
Are you coming to the vault? Oh, what's the vault? You know what the vault is? The vault is the ultimate event for entrepreneurs to level up their game and learn from the best in the game. Last year, we had Tom Brady and Mike Tyson, and I said to our CEO, Patrick Bet-David, I said, how are we gonna top that? He said, how we're gonna top that? How about The Rock? So this year, Patrick Bet-David went out and got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So he's gonna be there along with PBD, the Biz Doc, and me. Yeah, if you want to join us at the Vault Conference, check out thevaultconference.com. It's going down in West Palm Beach, September 4th through 7th. If you want to make more money, improve your business, and expand your network, you have to be at the Vault. We'll see you there. Oh, you like that? Well, if you want to see more of that, check out this clip right here. And if you want even more, check out this clip right here, only on the SOSCAST.